going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time for another Group 4 race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, it's time to race the music to be able to get started out for. So, it's time to get ready to use the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Gr.4 with a Winx Club livery, Musa, Fairy of Music. So, looks like this is going to get everything. We'll get started. So, if you really want to enjoy watching the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe onto YouTube channel for this video. So this is definitely might be pretty good to check it out with some more videos if you want to see. Now this is going to get very excellent. We might take a 5-minute practice time that this is going to get everything will be prepared. So this is going to get everything will be ready to get started out, and then this is going to be able to find a good rhythm to be able to take plenty much handling turns we might get. So good thing that everything will might get started out to be prepared for this race. So every time it's going to be able to have a 4 Winx livery that this is going to get everything will be ready for. Look at this nice engine, and then this will might be prepared for one magical race moment. We'll always have the best chances to be able to get there. Now, just going to be able to change up the traction control, so everything will be prepared to be able to get started out for. So, looks like this is definitely might be a very good red color that this is definitely might be indeed to see it. So, even that this is definitely might be very excellent for a good Winx livery variant, that this is definitely might be pretty good to see it for. So, occasionally that this is definitely the 4th Winx livery that I'm currently using for this race, because this is all about taking the musical compliments that this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to get, because this is going to be able to take a lot of very good handling skills. We might have everything what we have to do. Just follow the melody of all the circuit racing that this one might have everything for this SLS AMG, because this is going to get everything will be work perfectly, that this is going to be able to have a good nice red color for it. And even the dark blue style is definitely might be pretty good to be resemblance to her hairstyle for it. So even that this is definitely might be very good for this first type of bit. So perhaps that this is going to be able to have a long hairstyle that this will might be very perfectly for this livery variant. So talking about the season 3 hairstyle that Musa has, so she is definitely might be pretty good to be able to have a nice long hairstyle for it. So season 1 and 2 also has the short hairstyle for it, so that was definitely might be pretty good to see it for it. So now looks like this is going to get everything a little bit much focused to be needed to be able to take a lot more time. So just going to be able to beat the record that this is going to get everything will be ready. Always going to have to find a good rhythm to be able to take plenty much more insight to take, and then this is definitely might be able to take the perfect handling skills that will might be able to do one good note that this is going to get everything work harder to be able to get. Now let's just going to be able to take plenty much more time in the turn until this is going to be able to take one good rush that this is going to be able to be ready for it. Alright. This is going to be able to have the usual time to be remain, and then this is going to be able to get started out to be ready. So just going to watch the ghost distance to be able to show, and then this is going to be able to find a good rhythm beat that this is going to be able to take a lot of time that this is going to be able to go in. Okay, still going on the head. Just going to make one good perfect speed distance that this will might give a good mark on it, and then just going to going in, take it nice and slow, and then this is definitely might be giving one good racing music that this will might have everything turn on. So this is going to get everything will be able to kick it up a notch that this is going to get prepared. Now looks like still got enough time for only 1 minute and 20 seconds left. So this is definitely might be pretty good that this will might do excellent, and this is going to get properly will might be prepared to do it. Okay, just going to give a little bit more speeding distance rate, and then this is going to be able to take a lot of good handling that this will might be able to go in. Alright, that should do it. Now just going to get everything a little bit closer to be able to reach it on. Alright. This is gonna be what it takes only for 35 seconds remaining, so just gonna have to keep a little bit more time and then this is gonna get everything started. Okay, pretty good. Just gonna find a good perfect beat on the turn and then this is gonna get everything going. Okay, stay on the inside. Just gonna have to take a little bit more time to be able to make one good excellent speed. So this is gonna be able to come perfectly where it might have. Alright, there you go. Same record time and then this is gonna be quite very good for a new set. That this is gonna be able to take the records that this one might come in. Alright, right on time and then this is gonna get ready to join in session of the race that this one might be prepared. So, looks like time to be able to go for one good musical surprise that this is gonna get everything ready before all of them will be joining in session of the race. So, this is definitely might be pretty challenging like the last time that it will be always to be shown. Okay, so looks like everybody's going for the Renault Sport Magny Trophy 2011s, and now this is definitely might be pretty good to see that this is gonna get everything we might get started out for. So it is definitely might be very good to be able to have the always gonna have much Winx-tastic libraries design is gonna be quite very good to take the magical moment for it. So well, currently able to show for the SLS AMG that this is going to get very magical to be able to get started out for. So, looks like everybody's here, so let's just going to get everything started. Just going to have to type it in. Alright. Time to race the music. This is gonna get everything will be ready to get started. So gonna be able to go pit out until this will might get ready. Alright. Hope everybody is here in this lobby. So looks like this is gonna get perfectly reliable turn that this is gonna be able to take the skills we might have. Now this is gonna be able to take a good warm-up time that this will might give a short seconds, so this is going to get everything will be ready because this is going to take quick prep work that this will might be able to get started out for. So looks like gonna have to take 4 laps as the usual, so let's just gonna go and have a good race and then this will might be prepared to do the best we can because this is going to get everything we might get started out to begin with. So this is going to be able to take the challenge. We might be able to overtake plenty of mid-engine Group 4 cars we might have to take. Alright, looks like this is going to be able to take plenty of overtakes of a few other Magny trophies because this is going to get pretty stronger that this is going to be able to take it on for. Alright, let's just going to go and get ready for a rolling start. So this is going to get everything. We'll be ready. Okay, different driver numbers are in place and now this is definitely might be used for temporarily for. Alright, here we go. Let's just gonna go and get ready to take the green flag on the start. So let's just gonna go and pass all the Group 4 cars. So this is gonna be able to get in onto the top position as soon as possible. So find the perfect rhythm of the beat and then this is definitely like having a musical moment that this is gonna be able to have. Okay, just gonna have to take plenty much more distance when I'm coming in. So just gonna have to take a lot of more speeding pressure to be able to get in. Now, find a good spot and then this is gonna be quite coming good. Still gonna have to take a little bit more time to be able to get in, to be able to stay handling, we might be able to maintain. Okay, hard turn to get. Just gonna have to keep trying and then just find the perfect rhythm that this one might be able to perform the inside turns we might have to take. Well, looks like they are really going challenging that this is gonna be able to race hard to get. So just gonna be able to stay strong and then always gonna keep believing in for but this is going to get everything a lot of skills we might have to take, because this is going to get pretty challenging that this is going to be able to keep it up on it. Okay, kind of going in on that downhill right turn section ways that this is going to be able to take on for. So it's going to get everything concentrated that this one might be able to well contest it. Alright, let's do it, and now let's just going to keep on racing until this is going to be able to take a little bit more time. Well, it's going to be able to take a lot of pressure to be able to find a good rhythm. We might be able to take one good overtake skills we might have. Now, it is pretty heavier that this is going to be quite coming in to be able to take a long straight to get. Now, looks like going in onto the second lap. Now, this is going to get everything we might be able to do perfectly. We might be able to stay focused to stay remains, and then this is going to get everything a little bit harder to be able to keep up on it. So, alright, looks like just saw that penalty going on. Just going to be able to better to make sure this is going to be able to occur. Now, looks like this is going to get everything we might stay on track, that this is going to be able to keep it going. Always going to find a good clean racing skills for this single Winx livery if you already have an SLS. Oh man, looks like a lag just shows up. Well, we just don't want to have lag in this race, because this is definitely might be quite very surprising to see that someone's got a lag switch on it. Okay, just gonna keep going, and then just try to be, and this is gonna be able to take this segment moment that this is gonna be quite very excellent and perfect. Okay, now it's about to be approaching in onto the penalty, so gonna make one good pass to proceed. Okay, just find a good following trail that this is gonna be able to coming in to get. Now this is gonna get everything excellent we might have to take. Now, fortunately that this is gonna get everything a little bit closer to take plenty much inside turns. Okay, almost. Okay, that's better. Now, this is going to get very easier that this is going to be able to stay on the hard turns to be able to take much closest ways to be able to get. So, looks like it's just going to be able to go challenging that this is going to be able to get in there. Alright, third lap is going to be able to take a little bit of time, and then this is going to be able to take a lot more straighten up on the distance. So just gonna have to get in there and take some time, and then just make sure never want to lose the rhythm while taking the turns is gonna be able to get. Okay, that should do it. Now this is gonna get pretty excellent challenging that this is gonna get everything getting up with some more handling turns and much speed, and then just going to be able to take a little bit of time. This opponent just having handling problems about the lag switch just definitely might be occur for it. Well, we just don't want to ruin this race, even if possible that we just don't want to get crashed by any other opponents has any issues for it. So always going to have to keep going positive to be able to have a good perfect complement that this is going to get everything fine for the turns. Okay, just gonna try to keep up until this is gonna get everything well handling up to be able to keep it in. Oh boy. Alright, good thing that was close. Okay, looks like Hugo 1054 just got a penalty, so he'll be able to have to move on to the next lap until reaching up onto the penalty line. So just find a good rhythm, because this one might be able to solve the handling issues of the penalty. We might get everything occur. So it's going to be able to do proper ways to be able to get there. So just going to be able to keep it nice and calm for having a one fine Gr.4 race that this is going to be able to take a lot of speed. We might get closer in. Alright, press on to proceed to the final lap, and then things will get melodied for this race that this is going to be able to find the perfect rhythm that this one might have everything on. Okay, I think that yellow flag just called in, and then 6th place opponent is now definitely might be recovered. Always keep on racing and find a good rhythm, like having a music moment that this is going to get everything we might get better to be able to take a lot of easy skills for this race we might have it in. Well, sometimes it always gets very tougher to be able to go faster because it's only going to get very competitive. Okay, just going to keep falling in, and then this is going to get everything well positionized that this is going to be able to take. Gonna keep going. Alright, taking that hairpin turn is going to get everything harder by the wrist to be able to take. And then make one good pass and then rolling in to be able to pass on. Now this is going to get very excellent to be able to find the perfect rhythm that this is going to be able to take a lot of racing skills we might gain up with some good perfect sportsmanship rating that this is going to be able to have. Now, looks like this is going to get everything will be worked harder to be able to get there. Okay, just going to have to keep going and then just going to be able to avoid it. Okay, stabilizing that handling, and then this is going to get closer. Alright, almost there. Going in to take the final stretch. And then this is definitely might be pretty perfect. Now, this is definitely might be a very good, excellent race. Just find a good musical rhythm that this is definitely might be able to perform much perfect inside turns that this will might take the clean race will might do perfectly to get. Well, can I say that that was pretty good for taking the 7th place finish, so it will might keep trying to be able to work harder to be able to get there. Well, even for this moment, a clean race has definitely might be pretty good received to be able to get a good race position by 6. Now that was a very good complimental musical moment that this is definitely might be follow up to be able to find a good rhythm. Alright, very good to be able to have some good earnings, and then this should be quite very good. Well, good thing that was a very good excellent race because that was perfect. Now that was excellent to be able to take a lot of good racing skills we might take everything in for. But it is definitely might be pretty good. Well, good day and you're welcome. Hugo 10. This is definitely might be pretty good that this is definitely might be pretty excellent to get. Okay, just gonna be able to type it in. Alright, so looks like that was definitely might be pretty good because this is going to be quite very excellent to be able to have a fine good race finish to be able to take to be able to get in there. So find a good rhythm during this race, folks, because this will might be able to perform a good clean race that this will might have to take, because this is going to get very excellent that this is going to be able to take a lot of skills we might be able to get. So this is definitely might be a very good for another good race with a Winx livery on the track, because this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to have a #1 role as a musical complement that this will might be able to find the perfect rhythm during this race. Have a good clean race will might have a very good talent, because this is definitely might be able to have a music note that this will might be able to perform any clean turns to get. The better will might be able to improve, because this is going to get very magical moment for this Winx library, because this is definitely might be the best design will might be able to take one musical note for Musa vary of music. So this is definitely might be very excellent for this library variant, because this is definitely might be perfect Group 4 race ready to be able to take one musical note will might be able to take the competition will might get everything going for one good race. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race and I hope you liked this Winx library. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification upload, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.